Hi there. In this video, we discuss about block diagram of computer system. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process the data. It can perform various tasks at high speed and can handle large volume of data with greater accuracy. We can use a computer to type documents, send emails, to play games, and browse the web. So we can also use it to edit or create spreadsheets, presentations, and even videos, audios, etc. So computer is a combination of hardware and software. What is hardware? Any physical component of a computer is called hardware. These components may be internal components or external components. Example, keyboard, processor, motherboard, etc. What is software? Software is a collection of programs which instructs the computer to perform the task properly. Block diagram of a computer. Computer system mainly consists of four units: input unit, central processing unit, memory unit, and output unit. Input unit. Input unit accepts the data and instructions from the outside world. Once the data is received, it converts these data and instructions into computer understandable form, that is binary form, for further processing. Then it sends the data to main memory. Those accepted data can be characters, word, sound, images, etc. Some of the input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, trackball, microphone, etc. Central processing unit. The computer system is nothing without the central processing unit. The CPU is also known as the brain of the computer. Every instruction which is given through input units is carried for processing. Once the processing is done, so we get the required result. The CPU controls all the operations of the computer. It performs arithmetic and logical operations. It consists of control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and registers. Control unit. Control unit or CU controls the flow of data between CPU, memory, and peripherals. It coordinates and manages all the units of the computer. When the control unit receives an instruction set or information, it converts the instruction set or control signals. Then these signals are sent to the central processor for further processing. Arithmetic and logic unit. All arithmetic and logical operations are carried out by ALU. The ALU can perform basic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and or not operations, etc. So whenever calculations are required, the control unit transfer the data from storage unit to ALU. Once the computations are done, the results are transferred to the storage unit by the control unit, and then it's sent to the output unit for displaying results. Registers. Registers are high-speed storage units inside the CPU. They have least storage capacity. Registers are directly accessed by the CPU during the operation. Normally, they store the data, instructions, address, and intermediate results. Storage unit or memory unit. Memory is used to store data and instructions before and after processing. The data will be stored in the form of binary. There are two types of memory units: primary memory, another one is secondary memory. The random access memory is the main memory or primary memory of the computer system, so which is known as RAM. The main memory can store the operating system software, application software, and other information. This memory is called volatile memory, which means when the computer is switched off, all the data will get erased, so which is stored in the primary memory. Using secondary memory, we can store the data or programs on a long term. Secondary memory is slow and cheap memory as compared to primary memory. This memory is not connected to the processor directly. This memory is called non-volatile memory. So which means the data remains in the memory even when there is a power failure or shutdown. The hard disk and the optical disks are the commonly used secondary devices. Output unit. Output unit displays the process data which is received from the computer. The output devices receives all the data or instructions in binary code. These codes are converted into human readable form. Monitor, projector, printer, speaker are the most commonly used output devices.